What's going on? What's going on? Joel Embiid is not happy with his role with the 76ers right now since acquiring Jimmy Butler. And he has some choice words to tell the Philadelphia Inquirer. Let me read the article. It's good for Sports TV. Y'all know what the business is. Let's get into it, and I'll link it to the description as well. Haven't been myself, lately, Embiid said, according to the Philadelphia Inquirer. I think it's mainly because of the way I've been used, which is I'm being used as a spacer, stretch 5. That's why I'm only shooting 29% from three-point range. But he goes on and also said, but it seems like the past couple games, like with the way I play, our setup, 76er head coach Britt Brown, always has me starting on the perimeter, and it's just like, really frustrates me. My body feels great, and it's just I haven't been playing well. Since the trade, it's been really down, and Embiid added, I tend to get triple teamed a lot. I was in the flow of the offense. I feel like I'm not anymore. There's not a lot of possessions on the block. I don't know. We got to figure it out. And he's right. They do got to figure it out. And he's basically got the ability to be a 5 in this league today. And he has the ability to be a 5 yesterday. Like Shaq, Elijah Wan, Ewing, Mourning, guys like that. And, I didn't think this frustration would come out this fast, especially from him. I thought it would have been Ben Simmons having a hard time adjusting. But Ben Simmons ain't as vocal. Ben Simmons is very, very reserved. He doesn't have leadership qualities. Joel Embiid has alpha male leadership qualities. So he's going to speak out. He says he's not been able to get in Florida in game. He's right. Lately, his numbers have dropped significantly since Jimmy Butler came. And he's probably white as well. I have to break down the film and see if he's starting on the perimeter a lot of the times. And the league don't believe in big man on the block no more. There have been so many piss-poor big men that haven't been able to master the post game. Look at Serge Ibaka, who came in the league with a lot of promise with the OKC Thunder. He still hasn't mastered the post game, but now he's out shooting threes and stuff of that nature. And Embiid has the ability to play on the post that could also help the spacing and help Ben Simmons as well a little bit more with backdoor cuts and slash. And Embiid is a good passer as well, but yeah, it's an adjustment period with Jimmy Butler. It's not like Jimmy Butler is making it difficult. Jimmy Butler, I watched him tonight, drop 30, him do it with Blake Griffin, and he's trying. You know what I'm saying? He's trying, but obviously when you got another scorer that's as talented as Jimmy Butler, it's gonna make it hard for Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is a big guy. He don't have the ball. Ben Simmons controls his destiny, and so does Jimmy Butler. But the good thing about it is Ben Simmons isn't selfish. You know what I'm saying? Ben Simmons don't want all the shine. He like to share the rock as well. So I believe they will figure it out. I don't think it was a shot at Jimmy, like a super shot at Jimmy Butler, but it was a shot letting the organization know that, I'm not happy. He could have said it behind closed doors, and if you don't go good behind closed doors, obviously you go through your chain of command. And then once you go through your chain of command, then I guess you make it public. But he probably started to hear, trying to hear the same questions about his number significantly dropping since Jimmy Butler got there. But obviously, people are going to say it's trouble in paradise, but it's just a little schism, a little friction. Obviously, Embiid wants to be on the post a little bit more. They can make it happen. It's no reason why. They can play a two-man game between him and Jimmy Butler and Ben Simmons cutting through the back door, but obviously Ben Simmons is going to have to get a jump shot. I don't know what he did this summer, him and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, as in DFS world, Daily Fantasy Sports world, we call him ABC. They didn't work on their jumper good enough this summer. And I don't know if they partied more and enjoyed the fruits of their labor more in the successful seasons they had, but they should have put major work in their jumper, and both of them should be much more improved. And I think if Ben Simmons was a better jump shooter, then Embiid could spread the floor like Dwight Howard and Shaq used to do back in the day. Take a double team, kick it out. You know what I'm saying? But obviously they can figure it out, man. Jimmy Butler's a very versatile player. Jimmy Butler came into this league as a Tony Snell type of player, as a glue guy. And now he's really worked on his game and patterned his game and worked hard on his jump shot. And Jimmy Butler can spot up in the corner. Jimmy Butler can play a two-man game with Embiid. Jimmy Butler can play pick and roll, pick and pop with Embiid. Jimmy Butler can also be on the other side of the floor while Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid play two-man game. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely just something they can work out. It's not hard. I'd rather have the job of working with too much talent than not enough talent and trying to make shit work. You know what I'm saying? And but like I say, Joel Embiid just saying, like he checked Jimmy Butler in the locker room and grabbed him by his shit locks and said, "What you need to give me the ball." It's not selfish. He in a rut right now. You was in a groove. You was the hottest thing smoking in the East, as far as big man goes, and all of a sudden Jimmy Butler get here, and now your game is impacted. I thought, like everybody else thought, that Ben Simmons' game would be impacted the most, but Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, Jimmy Butler played well tonight together without Joel Embiid on the floor. So Embiid, it's hard, man. It's always been hard being a big fella in the NBA, you know, especially when you're not the focal point no more. Big guys are, now seen as unicorns. You know what I'm saying? The guards don't believe in feeding the big guy in the post. They don't believe in too many pick and rolls, pick and pop with the big guy. They don't believe in that. And I think Britt Brown, the head coach of the 76ers, can go back to some of the old school schematic plays and blueprints and find a way to make that work with Joel Embiid. You know what I'm saying? This is simple. If he knows basketball, which I'm pretty sure he's qualified, he knows a lot of basketball, he knows how to make this work, okay? It's easy. You know, you can just spread out 4 people out, kick it to Embiid and let him work out. Or you can, you know, get into him and do high-low with him and Ben Simmons. You can, you know, there's so many things you could do in Embiid, man. You know what I'm saying? You could do a pick and roll off the elbow. You know, he pop instead of roll sometimes. Hit him for a little short jumper on the side of the rim. The possibilities are endless with Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, and Jimmy Butler. So at the end of the day, he unhappy. Obviously, he unhappy. He's unhappy, pointing to the exact point when Jimmy Butler got there, saying that, see, this is why I'm unhappy. You know, you got to fix this. And at the end of the day, they're going to have to fix it. Okay? And it will get fixed. It's something they'll work it out. You know, a lot of times it was 2-man game between Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, but this is good. Because now, what if Joel Embiid ain't got it going on? Ben Simmons ain't going on. And now you got to trust T.J. McDonald and other guys to make plays. Now you got another playmaker. So when y'all ain't known, Jimmy Butler knows what to do. Jimmy Butler can get to the bucket. He can shoot. He can score. You know, and Ben Simmons only can score. He can't shoot. Okay? So at the end of the day, Embiid can be mad and frustrated right now. But guess what? In playoff time, one thing you know about all 3 of them, Embiid, Butler, and Simmons, they all can play lockdown defense. Okay? So even if this don't get fixed, they got lockdown defense. They got a rim protector in Embiid. They got one of the best perimeter two-way players, perimeter defensive players in Ben Simmons and Jimmy Butler. And Ben Simmons is a lockdown defender as well too. So like I said, they gonna play D. You know, the offense will come. Remember that. If you ever played football, I know it's a totally different sport. You ever play football? You know, when my experience of playing in camp and doing things in high school and beyond there, we would the defense would come together faster than the offense. The O-line, the plays. When the offense caught up, they was pretty damn good as well, too. So defense always going to usually come together first, especially when, in my opinion, you got 3 elite defenders at their position. I mean, they're going to be in any game just by being able to defend their 3 positions. And I said that the reason why Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving didn't ultimately beat Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and the Golden State Warriors in the third finals they met in, because LeBron James did not, and Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving did not defend their positions. If you defend your positions, that's half the battle won. Not going point for point, you're going to beat them going point for point. That's why I say I give the Bulls teams in the 90s any chance to beat anybody. Because I know I'm going off a little bit off key here. Because guess what? Michael Jordan can lock down his position. Scottie Pippen is probably arguably the greatest perimeter defender of all time. Dennis Rodman is perhaps one of the greatest all-around defenders at one time. You talking about he can guard elite from 1 to 5 at one point in his career. He can guard elite offensive players from 1 to 5. So you had 3 elite lockdown defenders. You had Ron Harper that still could defend. At one point you had Horace Grant that still could defend. If you can defend at a high rate and play good team defense, got good individual defense, you can go a long way in the league, and the offense has just come. And that's what pretty much kept the Bulls in a lot of games. The Bulls were great had great team defense and great perimeter defense and defense overall as a team and an individual. And I think Philadelphia has that opportunity, and I think the offense will figure itself out somewhere down the line. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell icon button. You won't miss another video. We on Facebook and Twitter. You can add me on Twitter. DM me on Facebook and Twitter. I will be getting to the messages in the morning. I was on duty today with the kids. So as well, so I couldn't get to a lot of people's messages. I have to get my videos in where I can get it in at. Don't forget, you can make a donation to the channel. There are links in the description as well. Also, the emails there if you need to get in touch with me as well. We got the Facebook group. Appreciate everybody for checking in. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. I'm going to link the